Hey guys, it's Steph, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my crusty, dusty, very tired looking face and my semi-greasy hair because today we're doing something a little bit different. I posted on Instagram maybe like 3 weeks ago now about me doing like fake freckles overnight and some like tan touring, and I had a lot of questions about whether or not I could do a video, and the answer is yes, I can. This is the video. So you're in the right place if that's what you wanted. It's late right now, I'm getting ready for bed, and I figured I may as well sit down with you guys and talk you through all of the very extensive things that I do to try and look a bit more like a put together human as opposed to like a naked mole rat, which is how I feel right now. A very tired, greasy, crusty, mentally unstable naked mole rats. That's me, hi, hello. It's basically just a load of products that either work overnight for you or work to like stain your face. Essentially, we're talking like fake freckles, tan touring, lashes that like last for a pretty long time, and like lip stuff. Basically kind of a full face minus the foundation. You're gonna look a lot more put together if you do all this stuff. And I don't do it every day. Trust me, I do not do this every day. Poor Ollie, he has to go to bed with me looking, again, like the naked mole rats. Salutations to my fellow naked mole rats. Mole rats? Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna look so glam tomorrow. You're gonna see a difference. It's gonna be like a work in progress. It's like late tonight and I'm gonna wear this all night and show you tomorrow the finished look. And you're not even gonna recognize me. I'm gonna look like an entirely different human being, so let's get into it. First of all, I need some lip scrub because we're gonna be doing a little bit of staining on the lips. So I wanna make sure I'm staining my lips and not just like all the dry crust on my face. So I'm using the Kylie lip scrub. It's all right, tastes nice, just tastes like brown sugar. You can easily make your own, but they sent it to me, so I'm using it. I'm just gonna scrub it all in. And then the great thing to do, a nice little sweet treat before you go to bed, eat it, lick it off. It's just like sugar and other stuff. I don't even know the ingredients, but it is basically just sugar. Also dead skin cells. You're basically like a lizard that like sheds their skin and then they eat it to get like the nutrition. That's how I feel right now. Okay, lips have been descaled. I feel like the only right thing to do right now while I'm wearing my fancy Versace robe is to put on my fancy duck headband. So the first thing we're gonna do, which is something I actually do probably more than anything else in this video, is use my little bronzing drops. So these are the Tanologist face and body drops, and as you can probably see, they're clear and they basically just like tan your face without having any pigment in them, so it doesn't like clog your pores. These are great for your face. I've never tried it out for your body, but you can use it for both. But all I basically do is put a couple of pumps of serum in my hand, and then I take a little bit of this. I usually do like 4 droplets, and I'll tend to do this maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, something like that. Just make sure you wash your hands after, otherwise you'll end up with little orange hands. But I'm just gonna mix it all up and pop this on. And obviously just because it's like a serum and everything, it does sink in really quickly. And honestly, I use this, like I said, a couple of times a week, and it really, really does make me look that little bit more alive. It's really good. I have multiple bottles of this in my house because I just bloody love it. I usually tend to tan like my entire body, but I tend to leave my face and just use this stuff instead because it doesn't clog my pores or anything like that. It doesn't like get stuck in my hairline or anything. It's just very, very good. And also because you're mixing it with the serum as well, it does just sink in really, really quickly. So if you want to use like a moisturizer or anything over the top of it, you can. But I think today I'm just gonna leave it at this. Wow. I need to wash my hands though, be right back. I'm coming. I'm wiping my hands on my dressing gown because for some reason the towel's not in the bathroom. Now I'm gonna move on to brows. Now I'm actually not sure if Benefit still sell this. I know you can still get it on like various other websites, but this is their Bravo Conditioning Primer. And I actually didn't used to like this. Didn't really see the point. I have like other brow serums and stuff, but this is actually really, really good for like conditioning your brows. Kind of says it on the tube, but also holding your brows in place. So I like to just apply this little gloop through my brows, and sometimes I will use a spoolie with it as well and just brush it through. And it actually does do a good job of like conditioning your brow hairs and just making sure they don't snap off or whatever, but it also does stick your brows down a lot. So you can wear this overnight, you can wear it like out and about, whatever, but yeah, I think they've maybe stopped selling this or are stopping selling this or something, but it actually does do quite a good job. I do quite like it. So Benefit, if you are stopping this, stop selling this. You can tell it's late in the day because my words, I'm just like, blah, blah, get me into bed. I want to go and play Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I'm just gonna slick this down I did want to mention as well, because I have tried out this product before, but I don't need it anymore. If you want to actually like fill in your brows, the Maybelline, what's it even called? Like the Tattoo Brow Peel Off Tint is actually really, really good. They do pull a little bit warm sometimes, so just be warned. If you do have like dark brows like me, I would maybe go for like the black brown or like the darkest brown that they do. But this stuff does actually work very well. I'm going to use it for something else in a second. But yeah, brows are done. And to be honest, as long as you don't sleep like too chaotically, they actually will stay in place. So hopefully I won't have to actually like do my brows or anything tomorrow. I just kind of need to like wash my face and that's pretty much it. But yeah, they do keep everything in place. Very nice. So now this is the point where I start to look a little bit mental, because if you think you're going to be going to bed looking like super glamorous and you're going to wake up and flip your hair and you're just going to continue to still look glamorous, no, you're going to go to bed looking a little bit insane, but who cares? Because you're going to wake up and you're going to save yourself loads of time. So I'm going to use this Bondi Sands face tanner here, because I'm just going to spray it onto this little brush here. So you can see this is just like a standard tinted tan. And I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with this. So I'm going to pop this onto my cheeks. And like I said, this is not going to look natural. This is going to look very much out there. But it works, my friends, let me tell you. So I'm just taking all of that for a second and popping it in the usual places that I would contour, like up around my forehead. I like to do a little bit on the bottom of my nose just to shorten it. And then a bit on my jawline, like this. And then I'm just gonna blend it all out. I'm actually gonna blend it out with a clean brush because I put a little bit too much on there. But this, the same way that tan in general works, obviously it's just gonna like tint your skin a little bit. And because it's darker than the actual tan that we used like over our face, like this stuff here, it's gonna give you a nice little contour. You can see? Like, obviously it doesn't look overly glam right now, but once you wash it off, it really does work. I don't know, it just makes you look a little bit more like you've, I don't know, been on holiday or you've had a really good sleep or something. Nose and jaw. And you don't have to be like crazy precise because obviously it's not gonna just like stay this color. It does just subtly tint it. Yeah, I'm just blending that in, and then anything else I have, I'm gonna bring it up onto my cheeks a tiny bit more. You can also put it like over the center of your nose as well if you want to. And what you can also do, I find this doesn't always last. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you can also just take a tiny, tiny little bit and put it in the crease of your eyes and just basically blend it out like you would a standard eyeshadow. This is taking the whole like, take her for a swim on the first date to the nth degree. Like you can, feel free. I'll do a little bit of like breaststroke, you won't be. I'll be there breaststroking, butterflying, backstroke, whatever it is. My face will stay on, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna blend this out. Really easy to do. Like, again, you don't have to be particular with it. It's just a case of like, just getting the general contours going. I'm now gonna move on to this product here, which is essentially like another tanning product, but it's basically the U-Tan Freckle pen. And I really like this, but I don't know if you can tell by the packaging. It's not just me being a grub, but it's so messy to use, but the product is also really, really good. It's literally just like fake tan here with a little brush, and you can do freckles, you can do whatever with it. So I'm gonna emphasize a couple of little freckles that I already have like here, and I like to make them a little bit darker, but then I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. And it's not one of those things that you're gonna just then like press in. You wanna actually leave it looking like this. So like I said, this is not gonna be the cute makeup tutorial that you asked for like right now. One thing I will say about this as well, and I've seen this from a lot of people, when you twist it, I don't know what it is, like the applicator's just not good, but the product's good. You twist it up and it just kind of goes everywhere. So if you have this and you think it is an absolute mess, I agree, but I do really like the product. And I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. And again, they're not gonna actually look like this, they're gonna be way more subtle. Like even when I do this, I have to like press it into the cap to kind of get some of the product going again because it is just messy. I wish they would I do wish they would just like rethink the packaging because it's not the best, but the product is great. And yeah, I just dot this all over my face and on my nose and everything. Basically anywhere that you would usually get freckles, if you do get them, put these there. But basically if you don't get them and you do want them, put a couple like above your brows. All of like the more like prominent areas that kind of stick out a bit more, like your cheeks, like your nose. You can even do a couple like above your lips. I've seen some people using this as like a lip liner as well, but I have something else to show you in a minute. You could even do, if you wanted to do more of like a little shadow on your lip, do a little line here. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna blend this out with the eyeshadow brush that I was using. Just to create like a really, really subtle shadow to make your lips look a little bit fuller. Catfish 101 here, lads. Okay, time to add to the insanity. So I'm now gonna go in with one of the newer products, which is this Huda Beauty lip blush. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like an actual stain that lasts, but I do actually find that this lasts a really, really long time. So I'm using the shade Coral Kiss, and I'm gonna have to like avoid some of these freckles. I don't usually do this like all at the same time, but I'm gonna pop some of that here on my cheeks. I might just redo a couple of those freckles in a second. And I'm just gonna blend that out just to give myself like a little bit of color. You see? Take a bit more of that. And you can use this on your lips as well. A little bit just up here. These smell really good as well. They kind of smell like chocolate. And I'm just gonna pat that into my cheeks just so I have a little bit of a flush of color. Just wanna say as well, maybe don't have like a brand new clean white pillowcase on when you're doing this, because some of it will come off when you're rolling around in your sleep and dribbling. A little bit on the end of my nose. And you've got a little bit of color. And we are looking officially like a clown. So now I'm gonna move on to a little liner. I'm just gonna do a tiny little wing, and you can use this U-Tan pen, which I actually tend to prefer, but I do also wanna show you this stuff here. This is the Maybelline Brow. And realistically, it's not intended to go near your eyes, but I like to take risks. So obviously this is more so intended for your brows, and you don't need to wear all of these things overnight. I've just decided to do that because I know tonight I'm not gonna be getting much sleep. So I'm just doing it all in one go. But what I'm gonna do is just draw a little teeny tiny line, nothing major, as if I was just using like a standard liquid liner, and just kind of wing that out a bit. And if you get it on your lashes, just kind of like pick it off, it's fine. But yeah, just to add a little bit of definition here, just like so. And then on this side as well. And realistically, I probably will peel this off before I actually sleep because it doesn't take too long to actually like set and everything. Yeah, it just gives you like a little bit of semi-permanent liner, will last a couple of days. I think the trick with this stuff is just make sure that you are like really loading the product up because it is so thick. I want to make sure that it does set and I have like an even like opaque line coming out from my eyeballs. That should do it. Even enough. Sweet. Next, we're moving on to lippies, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this product before. It's been trending on TikTok before, but also if you're part of like the OG YouTuber gang, you will have seen this. It's by the brand called Berrysome, and it's their Dear Coral Tint Pack Lip Tint Jelly stuff. And basically, you put it all over your lips, leave it to set. It maybe takes like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you peel it off, and it gives you a tint that lasts like 2 to 3 days. I personally tend to prefer using it with a little brush just to make sure it's like completely precise. I'm not gonna be able to talk much when I do this, by the way. So I put it all over my lips. It's very, very sticky. And it doesn't really look like much. It looks very, very like bright. I'm struggling to say the word bright because I can't put my lips together. But yeah, trust the process. And I just like to make sure it is really, really precise. It's not like this. I have to talk like this now. I'm really sorry. It's not this like crazy, crazy pigmented thing. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. But you do still want to make sure you're getting it all in the right areas. And this is one of the products that I will not sleep in. No chance. It usually takes like 5 to 10 minutes for it to set. And then you just peel it off and you're good to go. Yeah, you can just apply it like this. It's just like this crazy thick gloss. Okay, I might need to put subtitles on. I'm gonna leave this for like 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back once it's all dried and we're gonna peel it off. Okay, do you understand? I'll see you in a sec. I'm gonna be sat like this for the next like 10 minutes. I have returned looking really normal. Look, it's so dry. This took like 5 to 10 minutes. Look at this. Look at that. I'm gonna like press my lips together. It's completely dry, and all you do is peel it off, and it gives. See, that colour, not nice. This colour, nice. I'm just gonna sprinkle that on my desk for a minute. Yeah, look, I wonder if you could use that as a cream blush. Yeah, look, there's like bits anywhere. just comes off clean. Piece was just flailing around on me then. So that's kind of what we're going for. Like subtle, natural, except we've put a lot of work in the night before. So now I'm gonna go in with lashes. I, as you guys probably know, used to swear by these freaking things, the Kiss Falscara lashes, but I haven't used them for a while because I've been kind of lazy. So these, if you don't know, are basically like at-home lash extensions. You can pop them on, they're really easy, they go on like an absolute dream, and you can also get the overnighter, which makes them last, I believe it's like up to 10 days. I would say you can get about a week from these, but after that, I probably wouldn't push it too much further, but I'm gonna pop some of these on because these are gonna last me overnight. They're probably gonna last me before I take them off. I wanna say like 3 to 4 days. And I will say, if you don't get this with the kit, if you buy like one of the Falscara kits, I would highly, highly recommend you get like the remover, because you can use like a balm or an oil or whatever, but this stuff takes them off so much better. And if you're not using this, you might be like pulling at your lashes or whatever, and it might take off your actual lashes, which isn't cute. So if you haven't got this, if you do intend on using these, I recommend getting this stuff as well. But yeah, I'm gonna pop some of these on. So let me just grab them at the box. I'm excited to use these actually. So I'm using the lengthening ones. So this is typically what they look like. Just little segments of lashes there. And yeah, I personally prefer the lengthening ones. And all you do is you take this bond here, and I'm just making sure I've got like all the product on there. Hopefully you guys are gonna be able to see this. You pop the bond like at the base of your lashes. So these are the lashes that you're gonna put like underneath your natural lashes. I personally just like to do them on the outer corner, so I'm kind of leaving like the inner third out. I'm just brushing them through with the bond, and this stuff is what's gonna stick everything down. This stuff is so sticky, so try not to blink too much. Get right in at the root. Okay, all good to go with that. I'm then just gonna take the little tweezers that come in the set and pull these fellas out. And you literally just pop them underneath, boop. And I just like to give them a little bit of a push to make sure that they're like right in at the root there. Just like that. Another one. And I'd probably say I tend to use like 3 clusters maybe. Get that right in there. Look, you can already see I have eyelashes. And then one more. There we go. Easy peasy. They're so freaking good. I missed using these. I have so many packs of them and I just forgot to use them. You then go in with the seal on the other side of this stuff. And this basically stops all the product from being sticky. And you just brush it through everywhere you put the original bond, just like that. Just literally just run it through as if it's just like a standard mascara, but it'll stop it from being sticky or anything. It's so good. And then if you want this to last overnight, I believe you can like reapply this. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry for a second, but basically you just take this stuff here. It just kind of looks like a tinted lash glue almost, and you just pop it like right at the base of the lashes that you just stuck on. So I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of that. I think it basically is just like a more intensive glue, so it just means that they just last a little bit longer. And also, it just makes your lash line look a little bit more like deep and everything. I'm sorry I forgot about you, Falscara, because you're actually really, really nice. Okay, let's do the other eyeball. Going in with the bond, give it a little wiggle, pop it on like normal. Literally just got that in my eye then. Just like to blink into it a bit. I find the easiest way to apply this to make sure you're not getting it like all over your lashes is just to like blink into it. Like give it a little wiggle, and then just blink. It's also a little bit tinted as well, so if you do have like really fair lashes, then it will also kind of like tint your lashes a bit. Get that one in there. Right, shove that bad boy in there. Just make sure it's all like the right angle. Yeah. They don't feel like anything either. Like I personally don't actually like the feeling of false lashes that much. That's usually why I tend to wear a lot more like natural lashes, but you really don't feel these. And then again, just shove that one next to it. And they literally do just like stick straight to your lashes. You don't have to play around with them or anything. I'm aware this fully sounds like an ad. I have worked with them like years ago, but this is not an ad. I do just really rate this stuff. And then last one. Ooh, that one's better than the other one. Nice. And then again, go in with the seal. Give it a little press. I like to press it actually because then I feel like it's also like sticking my lashes to my lashes a little bit more. So I just kind of press it in and give it a wiggle. That one's way better. Ooh. And because they're under your lashes as well, you don't notice them. Like they do just look like you've got lash extensions. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the overnighter again and just pop that on my lash line. Does feel a little bit weird. It might take you a second to get used to this, but it's fine. You'll be okay. We're in this together. Catfishing the world, one step at a time. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more here. All right. Okay, and then the last little step. This isn't makeup, but my hair needs it right now. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. And it's one of those things that like, do you guys get this as well? Like, even if I'm going to the hairdressers to get my hair done, if it's not completely washed and clean, I feel really, really bad. So I'm gonna use this Collab Overnight Dry Shampoo. I always forget I have this as well, but this basically just works like a standard dry shampoo, but it works overnight. So you don't even need to wash your hair anymore. It's brilliant. I still recommend it, but yeah, I'm gonna pop this in. Smells really, really good as well. I don't really know how it works overnight. Amazing overnight detox formula. Save water with a little tick there as well. Cost of living crisis. Don't pay your water bill, just use this instead. But I don't, even though like my hairdresser's literally like a good friend of mine, I just don't want her to think that I'm an absolute grub, even though I am. I'm just going in all around my roots and anywhere that's just greasy, which is basically my whole head right now. It does smell really, really nice. Okay, so this stunning natural beauty right now, I'm talking about myself. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna let everything marinate on my face. These lashes will stay put. I've tried them multiple times. They do actually stay put really well. And yeah, I'm gonna wash everything off and then I will show you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, how everything looks. And you're not even gonna recognize me because I'm gonna just look like a Victoria's Secret model. Don't tell me I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get some sleep because I'm feeling a little bit delirious right now, and I will see you guys bright and early in the morning, which is it's literally gonna be like 2 or 3 seconds for you. So let's just fast forward. Welcome to the morning. Good morning, campers. Hate that I just said that. I had like literally 3.5 hours sleep last night, but I woke up with pretty much a full face of makeup on. The contour's there, the lips are on, the lashes have made a hell of a difference, and my brows haven't moved. Like, I literally haven't done anything other than wash my face with a very, very mild cleanser. That's it. Haven't brushed my hair, haven't done anything. This is just how I woke up. Like, I literally woke up like this. Still delusional from being so tired. My hair smells great as well. That dry shampoo smells so good. Obviously, I know it's a bit excessive doing all of those things, and generally I wouldn't. I'd probably just do a couple, like the tanning and the freckles, all the lashes, and then obviously the lip tint and then brows whenever you kind of want to do them. But I think it's safe to say that it does make a hell of a difference. I literally just woke up this morning, had a quick body shower, and then just cleansed my face with a mild cleanser, just went around my eyes. And I'm basically good to go. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of moisturizer and probably add a tiny bit of concealer right here. Unfortunately, semi-permanent makeup concealer doesn't really exist. Maybe it should. Maybe it should. But yeah, that's all I'm really gonna do, and I am good to go. I'm very pleased with what I did last night because it means that morning Steph didn't have to worry about anything. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today's video. Hopefully you found it helpful because I know a lot of you were asking about how I did all of this. I would say my favorite things, the things that make the biggest impact is the tantouring, so like a little bit of tan as like contour, the lip tint, because it makes a nice color for your lips, and then also the lashes. The lashes are like a no-brainer because I literally have woken up looking like I'm wearing mascara and or falsies. And I literally just realized that's why they call it falscara. I just thought it was falscara because I was like, oh yeah, false lashes. No, it looks like you're wearing falsies and mascara. Okay, that's blown my mind. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my God, that meme. Bye. Bye.